Scott, I'll provide context on this question that if I can notice it, I know everybody else in the room has, but the noticeable shift St. Louis made from low to high, yesterday in particular, but in the two games overall, what was the difference with their defensemen able to get pucks through and be more productive than they were in the first two games?
A little combination of both them. Them doing that, being able to get more movement with their defense. Them kind of getting, as we talk about it, as we like to do, getting centered. Kind of getting themselves out of the corners where we have a tendency to try to lock teams down. And that's probably where the big thing for me is that there was moments where we were really good at it in that game. I didn't think in Game 3 we were real good at it. When we defend our numbers against their numbers, we don't let people out of the corners. We don't let them use the whole zone. And we kind of limit the amount of room they get to work. And, I talked about it a little bit after Game 3. But, again, we did a better job, I thought, in Game 4. But, obviously, the two goals came off some, a couple of mistakes by us on our coverage that allowed those shots to get there.
Big difference in the series is missed shots. You have 72, they have 53. Is that your guys are trying to be too fine, or you're pressuring, or are some of those missed shots with purpose too?
I think there's a little bit of everything in that. I think that they have a team, the way they defend, they like the front shots with their low center or their D. They don't box out as much. They're more of a, kind of a little bit of a Vegas look to it. Their defense are really trying to front. And so we have a tendency, sometimes the plan is to shoot short side and get those bounces off the end walls. There's different ways of going about it, but I've never looked at a, missed shot category. I don't think those are, if we looked at it and every one was us standing all alone against their goaltender and we're missing the net, and that's probably a different thing. We did do a little bit of that in Game 3. We had some looks where we came off the flanks and we fired pucks and we missed the net by a couple times by a wide margin. But I think that's not something that I totally look at. I look at how many actually get in there and how many second chance opportunities do we get, and how many shots or shots the goalie has to make a save or that have bodies in front of them, those type of things.
Numbers would suggest your goaltending hasn't been very good. How have you seen it?
I thought the first two games our goaltending was better than theirs. The second two games our goaltending was better than ours. Same, plain and simple. They think that, that's part of what a playoff series is all about. It's like our top players, our top offensive players. They got to be better than the opposition's top offensive players. Our grinders, our meat and potato guys, got to be better than their meat and potato guys. So this is a sort of, for me, a tale of two tapes. Game 1 and 2, I thought we owned those categories. Games 3 and 4, they owned those categories.
What would you say to fans who are thinking, here we go again?
I don't give a... Never mind. This is the Western Conference. Take a look what's going on around the league. Everybody's tied 2-2. This is how we got here. I mean, as a head coach, I'm not happy about how we got here, but we're here. We're just like everybody else in the West. We're all tied at 2. We played 82 games to get home ice advantage, and now we're in this position. So Game 5, we have to be the best team on the ice, and I don't care what's happened in the past. One thing this group has done a fantastic job all year long is move on to the next game, be better. I thought last night, our first 35 minutes, we played a really good game. Our first period was really good. They were way better than what we did in Game 3. We played way faster. We put a lot more emphasis of getting out of our zone. We did a good job of zone time. Obviously, we made a mistake. We made a mistake at the end of the first, gave up a goal with 23 seconds left, and then the last 3 minutes of the second period. We were in a 2-1 game, and all of a sudden we make a couple mistakes, and those are momentum swings that we have to be more cognizant of and make sure that we handle a little bit better.
Scott, see Gabriel out on the ice again today. Will he take part in full practice tomorrow like he did on Saturday?
Yeah, he was in full on, I don't know, maybe we weren't down there, but he was full on our last practice before Game 4, so that's why he was in warm-up. He's cleared to go.
Yeah, so, okay, so you're
He's cleared to
comfortable.
go. Yeah, he was cleared to go for yesterday's game.
Yeah. Is he physically prepared to jump into normal duties like top line?
If he's prepared, if he's cleared to go, then it's all in.